Alright folks, welcome back to week 5 and me going through phase 3 of the MCU, and today we'll be deep diving into what most people call the redemption of MCU Thor, and that is Thor Ragnarok. This film was directed by Taika Waititi and was written by critic Kyle and Christopher Yost. It was the 17th film in the MCU. The film follows Thor as he escapes from being imprisoned on the other side of the universe, where he finds Hulk. And when he returns, he finds himself trying to stop his now revealed sister from destroying the Asgardian civilization. Chris Hemsworth returns as our main character, who we'll see again in Love and Thunder. For his siblings, we have Tom Hiddleston return as Loki, who returns in phase 4 with his own show, and Cate Blanchett, who plays Hela, their revealed sister and enemy. Other Asgardians are Idris Elba returning as Heimdall, Carl Urban played Scourge, who gets manipulated by Hela, and Anthony Hopkins returns as Odin, who leads the MCU in this film. As mentioned, Mark Ruffalo returns as Hulk/Bruce Banner, and for new characters we have Jeff Goldblum as the Grand Master, the Two Heroes prisoner, with Tessa Thompson as Valkyrie, a new friend to our heroes. Chris Hemsworth first expressed interest to return as Thor while promoting the Dark World. He also mentioned how he was contracted to do another solo film and 2 more Avengers films at the time. Luckily, in January 2014, Marvel announced that a new film was on the way, with Kyle and Yost writing. Feige would also be producing. The producer then announced in October 2014 the film's title, with a release date of July 28, 2017. Both Hemsworth and Hiddleston were confirmed to return as the famous half-brothers. However, in February 2015, Marvel then pushed back the release date to November 3, 2017. Feige then stated the director, additional writing, and other cast announcements would be made that summer. Filming was also set to start in June 2016. It was also known that Alan Taylor would not be returning to direct. A cast announcement was then made during San Diego Comic-Con 2015, when Jenny Alexander confirmed she was returning as Sif. Waititi first entered negotiations to direct in October 2015, along with Ruben Fleischer, Rob Letterman, and Rawson Marshall further. Marvel presented them with 10 different ideas for a sequel, asking them to come back with a clearer idea for them. Overall, Waititi knocked this out of the park and was confirmed to be directing later on in the month. He has also been asked multiple times why he went for this film, since he did state that he did not want to be in big featurettes, and his response has been that he feels like he is a guest to Marvel and its universe, where he gets to do whatever he wants. Around the same time, Ruffalo made a deal to reprise his role, which was confirmed shortly after. The idea to include the character was early on into development, according to producer Brad Winderbaum. The team looked into the Planet Hulk storyline and felt it was a no-brainer to put the character into the Thor franchise. Stellan Skarsgård also revealed at the end of November 2015 that he was contracted to play Eric Selvig once again. However, he later confirmed he would not be appearing in this movie. The next month, Cate Blanchett then entered negotiations to join the cast. By January 2016, the film began its pre-production, with Ruffalo describing it as a road trip movie. Waititi stated he was working on the script a little bit, mainly adding humour, with Eric Pearson joining the project as usual to rewrite the screenplay. Overall, the writer was told not to worry about the previous films, and Waititi also asked him to make this film a little bit more fun. Unfortunately, around the same time this was happening, Alexander said she was unsure if she could now be in the film due to scheduling conflicts with her TV show Blindspot. She then later on in the months went to be really unsure if that was the case anymore. However, overall it was. In April, Tessa Thompson was cast as Valkyrie, and Natalie Portman confirmed that she would not be returning as Jane Foster. This was because Marvel asked the writers not to include any of the Earth-based characters from the previous films, and Feige also said in a simple explanation for this was a breakup between the famous couple. In early June, it was announced that filming would begin in July 4th, 2016, with Weta Workshop creating props for the film. Jack Kirby, co-creator of the main character, was one of Waititi's major visual inspirations for this film. Other inspirations were clearly the Ragnarok storyline and the Thor God of Thunder storyline. The director had also said that this would reinvent the franchise. He had also mentioned that he had seen the previous 2 films and respected them, but he wanted to focus on creating his own Marvel movie. Hemsworth has overall stated he is over the moon with this version of the character. He has overall said there was a need for a different tone for this franchise. Overall, since the MCU is as big as it is and more projects come out every year, events get a little bit messy. Where this film takes place is 4 years after The Dark World, 2 years after Age of Ultron, and that it takes place around the same time as Civil War and Homecoming. The film also sets up Infinity War, and the Russo brothers got to speak with Hemsworth and also get a copy of the movie's script. to overall give feedback on how the movies link with each other. Principal photography began on July 4, 2016 under the working title Creature Report at Village Road Studios in Australia. Filming also took place in the Brisbane Central Business District between August 22nd and 25th. This location was a double for New York City. Regarding the film's tone, Waititi said that this would be a 70s/80s sci-fi fantasy, and the most Marvel movie out there, with the closest movie to being like it with its tone being Big Trouble in Little China. Inspirations for the road trip aspect of the film was 48 Hours, With Nail and I, then Planes, Trains and Automobiles. The director also asked each department to watch Flash Gordon before beginning their work. Concept art was then released at San Diego Comic-Con 2016, where it was revealed that Fenris Wolf would be appearing. Concept art was also spotted at a set visit in mid-September 2016, where it was shown that the Warriors 3 would be addressed in the film, and then towards at the end of the month Samuel revealed that he would be in the film. It was also around this time where TT teased the character Korg, who he played. The director also wanted John C. Reilly to reprise his role in the MCU, but ultimately couldn't fit the character in. Overall principal photography wrapped on October 28, 2018, and second unit filming took place in Western Australia and New Zealand. In February 2017, Rachel House then revealed that she had a small role in the film. Additional filming also took place at Atlanta in July 2017. This lasted for 3 weeks. Mark Mothersbaugh was also hired to score the film. Patrick Doyle and Brian Taylor's themes from the previous two Thor films and the Age of Ultron theme were included in this film, along with Joe Harnell's The Lonely Man theme from The Incredible Hulk. The film premiered at the El Captain Theatre in LA on October 10, 2017, then premiered in Australia on October 13th at the Gold Coast. It was released in UK on October 24, 2017, with other territories getting it on October 25th. However, the film wasn't actually released in Australia until the 26th and released in the US on November 3rd. It was released digitally on February 20th, 2018 and released on disc on March 6, 2018. The disc version also included Team Daryl, which was the final short film in the Team Thor series. The film made $350.1 million in the US and $538.9 million everywhere else. Overall it made $854 million. It became the 9th highest grossing film of 2017. Critically, Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 93% from 436 reviews, and Metacritic gave it a 74 out of 100 based on 51 reviews. Overall, it got 2 awards, crediting its casting. Overall, to me, this is once again another entertaining Marvel movie that brings back the brilliant 80s stylings like the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. Usually it would be just a lazy thing to do, copying another series of the MCU movies, but I think this was the wiser strategy to do with Thor, and move away from the clearly bleak style we got in The Dark World. I'd say it's a 3.5 out of 5 or a 7 out of 10. So guys, that is the whole making of Thor Ragnarok and my thoughts on the movie itself. I haven't really got anything to really say since completing the homecoming video only took 3 days, so I'm kind of on the same thoughts that I had with, well, that video that you seen last week. So yeah, all I'm really going to ask is, please like the video if you did like the video, please comment with your thoughts on Ragnarok, and please subscribe if you've been watching the MCU videos for a while. Honestly, it's not the thing I look for the most with these videos, but it is a little perk along with talking about things I love or hate, and also improving on my editing skills. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, I'll see you next week.
Damn it, God damn it!